down the club, bitches show me love. Feet on the couch, feet on the couch.
Yo, yo,
Yo,
yo. What's up, bro?
what's good, bro? Can you hear me good through the mic?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you, bro.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, dope, dope. And thanks for coming on this interview, bro. For real.
Of course, bro. Appreciate you for having me.
No problem, no problem. All right, so let me do this little intro. So this Feet on the Couch. I'm Miklo Bands. We're here with RAYAYY.
What's good? What's good?
Hell yeah. And just to start the interview, we want to get to know you a little bit more and stuff like that. So just to start off, where are you from?
I'm from San Bernardino, California. Been here all my life.
Dope, dope. And how did you first get introduced to music? Like, like as a kid and stuff like that, like just listening to music and shit. How'd you get introduced to music?
My parents been music lovers like their whole life too. When I was young, they would always just be playing music around the house, like being music lovers. So, but when I first started like making music, getting really into it, probably playing the recorder or something. After that, I played clarinet in elementary school. Then from there, just like doing different things, playing guitar. But it all started when I was young, honestly.
Oh, dope, dope. And what kind of like music were you listening to back then? What were some of your favorite like artists from when you were younger?
From rock, it'd probably be like Metallica, because it was really like rock and metal when I was like growing up. It was like Metallica, Black Sabbath. I like Led Zeppelin. Rappers would be like my first probably like real favorite rapper was like Eminem, 50 Cent, Dre, Snoop, and all them. Especially because I'm from the West Coast, so like all that music out here, like Snoop, Dre, Ice Cube, like all them.
Oh, hell yeah, dope, dope. And Led Zeppelin, all them go hard too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, dope, dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did you like first get into making music? Like, because I know you do your own music vocally and stuff like that, as well as you produce, How'd you get into all that?
That's a good question. Damn, thinking about it now. I really started, like I said, I started playing guitar. From there, like since I was listening to rock right there, I was like, let me just tab out some stuff I'm listening to.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was like, all right, it's cool and all, but like back then, like it was like middle school when I started doing this, and it was like I didn't have no resources to like, all right, let's put this down on the studio, go into the studio, record all this guitar stuff. Like all I had was like a little $200 guitar, just like just playing. So from there, I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I started getting into EDM, which was like a random phase. A lot of EDM producers like Deadmau5 and Skrillex, they were like using like just regular software. So I'm like, I could do that. I could try to do that. I downloaded a FL Studio in like probably like 8th grade, middle school. From there, just started learning, and then try to do like dubstep. It didn't really work out, but from there, I just started making rap beats. Like when I was a freshman in high school, I was like started going more into rap again. So I'm like,
yeah.
I think I can make some beats, especially seeing like a bunch of producers using FL Studio that already had that. It's like I could try this.
You're like, hell yeah, I could do this shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Hell yeah, dope. And what was like the first song that like you ever made, like put together and shit like that on FL?
Damn. I remember I had a beat. I definitely took it off of YouTube. It was like a sampled beat. I forget what sample it was. Damn, yeah, I put together some sample beat. Or no, I had a trap beat too. I remember I was like looking up to Lex Luger at the time, because Lex Luger, Waka Flocka, and them like
they were
remember,
dope.
they were a crazy deal. So I remember I downloaded like a Lex Luger kit and like a template, and then I just like tweaked it. I'm like, I'll make a Lex Luger type beat. I just like tweaked the little the project file and just made my own beat. That was like the first one I ever did, I think. And then from there, I just like into like Kendrick Lamar and all that. So I was like trying to make sample beats and stuff like that. So yeah, those are probably like the first type of songs I did when it comes to beat making. Yeah.
And like as a vocalist as well, what was like the first song that you put together like with yourself like on it?
I made a couple of like random freestyle songs with my boys, like, and my cousins in like middle school. I don't even know. We were just freestyling like regular like DJ Premier beats or like fucking Ninth Wonder beats. I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, I can't think of a specific song, but from there, yeah, it was I think in like sophomore year I started taking it a little more serious. I can't think of the name of the first song though. I think the first song seriously I ever did was with my boy Renzo Orphic. I forget the name of the song. We like had a little EP, but after that I started taking it serious,
Yeah, after
bouncing
that,
that with producing.
dope, dope. Hell yeah. And what would you say like is the first song that really impressed you as like an artist and producer, like over? Because I know you have a large discography, bro. Like you produce a
Yeah.
lot of stuff and have a lot of music out. What's the first song like over the years that you say like would be the first song that's like impressed you like a fuckload?
Like that I did, like I was a part of, or like some
Yeah,
song.
like you were a part of or anything, you know what I mean? Whether it be like just a song that you were really like, wow, like you know what I mean, that like I snapped on that shit. Like whether it be producing yourself or anything like that, you know?
Uh, Damn. I've always been like a little hard on myself, so I would say it took a long time for like my personal raps and all that, like
Hmm.
things I did with like local people to be impressed by. But one thing, like the first placement I got that I was impressed by, it was I was working with Eddie Baker in like
Hmm.
2014. I forget the name of the song. I sent him like a pack of beats and he just hit all of them.
Oh
Fuck, I
shit,
forget the
that's
name of
dope.
the
Hell
song.
yeah.
I forget the name of the song, but he used one of the beats. It was like a slower Teddy Pendergrass sample type beat. When he did that, I'm like, damn, bro, like I really got somebody on my beat that ain't like a
Yeah.
homie. It's like just somebody who's out there in the underground scene, like first
Mhm.
placement type stuff. I was like, I keep doing this. I got to keep doing this for real.
Hell yeah, dude. That's dope. That's dope. Eddie Baker fire, bro. And
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to him.
shout out Eddie Baker. Hell yeah. And like, you know, just to talk about, I know we are talking about some of the people that you listen to and stuff like that. What are some of your inspirations over the years? And you mentioned that you've listened to rock, like Led Zeppelin, like, you know, I mean, you've listened to EDM, Skrillex and them and all that. What would you say over the years though, like you've like picked up an artist you still listen to this day, like, you know what I mean?
Um, Mac Miller, R.I.P. I've
R.I.P. Mac Miller, hell yeah.
I listened to him since like that Kids mixtape. He's always
Oh yeah.
been an influence. I feel like he had his own type of like sound though. Like it wasn't something like trendy, so I wouldn't say like it inspired the way I rap or do anything, but like just the way his creative process was. Like he was always
Hmm.
like growing with every little song and project he did. So like that's he's definitely been an inspiration. Who else? Trying to think. Out of underground rap, Atmosphere, like his storytelling, Slug storytelling, like that's another thing as a rapper I want to get better at, just like lyricism. Kendrick, Cole, yeah, pretty much those off the top of the head I could say. Definitely them.
Dope, hell yeah. Yeah. And like, how did you like meet like or link up with Ski Mask to make like the songs? Because I know you produce a lot of songs like a Soccer Mom,
Yeah,
SLMB
yeah,
remix, Psycho,
yeah,
Applesauce, Durag Flows, Laffy Taffy remix. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all got a
yeah.
lot. So how'd y'all link up and make all those classic like hits and shit like that?
We were a duo for a minute.
Hell yeah, you were a duo for a minute.
Good looking. It honestly was just all through the internet. I only had met him like once or twice, but it was all through internet. I remember like finding him and X on Twitter and just thought their stuff was dope. So um, I remember Ski had his email and his bio. Like he was, like I said, they weren't even that big yet. He had like his email in his bio. I think my ex might have had his email in his bio too. So I just sent them beats and I
Mhm.
sent Ski like one pack, didn't get a response. So I'm like, whatever, cool. Um, I sent him a pack like a month later. And the funny thing is like he was like he dropped, I forget what the name of the tape was. It was I'm trying to think of the tape name. I have a bad memory. It was like his first little mixtape he had, and he had like Lil Pump on there. He had of course X on there, but he dropped a tape and he was like on some weird beats. So I'm like, all right, gonna make some weird beats, something I know he could use. So
Yeah.
the first beat I sent the first beat of the second pack he like actually acknowledged. I did the like a soccer mom beat, and then when I did it, I was like, I just like had a feeling like, nah, this gotta hit. Like this is weird. It's a
Yeah.
weird beat. He already hopped on like some weird cartoon beat before. I'm like, he could probably do another cartoon beat. Like
Hmm.
he's gotta like this one. I just had a good feeling. So I sent him that. I think that was the only beat in the pack because I was just like so confident in that beat. So
Hmm.
I sent him that. he responded to me through email. He was like, bro, this is dope. I'm about to use it, whatever. And then I was like, oh, hell yeah. Like sometimes you'll get a response like that and
Yeah.
it won't pan out. Like you never know. Or they'll use it and never come out. But he hit me. I was like, dope, whatever. Like let me know if you need anything or what's like anything. And he hit me. He was like, let me follow you on Twitter. Like I got to lock in with you. So he followed me, waited a little bit. I don't know how long it was. I think probably like the next week or sometime around that time frame, he dropped, I think it was like a snippet of it, because he used to drop snippets before, like he would drop songs. Like there's him and X's snippets would go up on Twitter. So he dropped the snippet for it, and I was like so happy, bro, because like just as like artist to artist, I thought they were so dope back then. So when he hopped on the beat, I'm like, bro, like I got one locked in. Like I didn't even know it was gonna turn into a duo like that. So it went up. From there, I sent him another pack. I don't even think he asked for it. I just sent him another pack, and then like he already knew who I was. So I sent him another pack. He's like, bro, you're dope. I for real got to lock in with you. He's like, give me your number. So from there, got his number, FaceTime, like talked about some music stuff, and then boom, from there we just kept working. It was like good, maybe like 2-3 years we were just at it, making music. But yeah, it was all through like Twitter, FaceTime, email, and then I only met him like once. I don't know if it was once or twice. I was supposed to link up with him another time, but I went to his show and then I met them like after the show.
Oh, dope. Hell yeah. That's fucking lit, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's dope how like all that came together, you know, just over the internet and shit. Internet's a magical tool, bro.
Nah, for real. For like this right here, like I never done like a Zoom interview like this. Like this is dope, bro.
Oh hell yeah, dude. I just try to like I'm trying to get like a lot of people. I just hit up everybody in the DM all the time. I'm like, hell yeah, let's see who does a Zoom interview, because it's just over the computer and shit, so it allows us to do this shit.
Yeah. I think you could even do this over the phone. Like I could just download the app and people just you can connect with anybody easily.
Oh hell
it's
yeah.
dope, though.
Hell yeah. Internet's a great tool.
Definitely.
All right. And then like I know we talked about like your music, like, you know, some of your favorite stuff you've produced and stuff like that. But how did the song "Save the Day" come together? You know, and congratulations on your Grammy, bro. For real, congratulations on that shit.
Thank you. That one was just another internet thing. That's the crazy part. Like, I wish I had like a dope story. I think like, oh, I'm gonna sauce it up a little bit. Like, oh, we went to the studio, blah blah blah. Like, nah, but it's kind of better. Like, I think it's more of a relatable story if it's just like, yeah, it's through the internet, bro. Like you never know it could happen. Like
hell yeah.
So he hit me on Twitter, he DM'd me, he was like, I need a pack. And at that point we hadn't worked in a minute. So when he hit me, I was like, it's been a minute. We gotta get one in. So I sent him a pack of like 3 beats, and he hit me back. He said he liked 2 of them out of the 3, and then he was like, I'm for sure using this one, which was the Save the Day beat. So originally it was just work between me and him. So I think within a week, like I'm pretty sure he works super fast. I don't know if it's like that with all the songs, but like at least for the ones we've done, like he'll instantly hit me back like within the week or next week, like with a snippet or something.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
So he previewed it on his story, and I hit him, like just DM him like, bro, this sounded fire, I gotta hear it. And then he told me, he was like, bro, watch this. He's like, I got us a placement. I was like, what you mean? He's like, we're working on getting a soundtrack for the Spider-Man movie that's coming up. I said, cat, like you lie, that's just sure not happening. Like I think he's just gassing it, like just to fuck around.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, bro. And he was like, no, like, nah, I'm for dead ass. He's like, I'm gonna have my people get in contact with you like about the rest of it. And then I just waited. I'm like, nah, it's not gonna happen. Like he's just saying that, or like we're just manifesting it type.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's gonna happen either way. I was just down, and we had another song in. So his manager hit me and was like, oh, let me get your info, because like when we worked back then, it was kind of like, since it was all SoundCloud releases, it wasn't a lot of legal stuff and lawyers and managers involved. It was just like upload it to the internet, like put our credit in and go from there. But that was like another time we started doing legal stuff. So his manager hit me up. dealt with all that. And once I saw like the paperworks and the contracts, I'm like, damn, we really about to do this.
You're like, this shit
So
real.
yeah, so that happened. Waited a few months, and I didn't tell nobody. Like, I'm not the type of person to like say something till it really happens, because I'm just like,
Mhm.
I don't want to ruin the opportunity, and also like
Yeah.
I don't want to, say something that ain't official yet. Like,
Oh yeah, of course.
you could even hear like a whole song, like a placement you got. You'll have the song in your email. You can't release it or nothing, and then
Mhm.
next thing you know, like, oh, I'm gonna be on the album. Then you like cut. Like, you never
Oh yeah.
know.
Yeah, you never know, and it's better to surprise them, you know what I mean, than promise something and it don't come out.
Yeah, yeah. The element of surprise makes it hit more.
Hell
So
yeah.
yeah, I just waited on it. We signed everything, and like to the very last moment, I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna come out. I don't know if it's gonna be in the movie. I don't know if I'm gonna be credited. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, boom, I went to go see it in theaters. I couldn't really even hear it in the movie, I'm gonna be honest with you,
Mhm.
but I saw the like soundtrack listing at the end,
Yeah.
and then it had my name in there. I'm like, bro, like we really did this, blah blah.
Yeah.
It was like a midnight premiere, and we're on the West Coast, so I don't know how it really works on the East Coast, like with
Mhm.
premieres, like if they come out at 12 or 9, but like if you watch a premiere over here, it comes out, you can go see the movie at like 8 or 9. So
Oh,
I went
okay.
like the first premiere I
Yeah.
could. So at that point, the album wasn't even out. Like, so I got out the theater. I'm looking at my phone, like, all right, is the album out? Is the album out? Like, I'm on the thing. Just, and then I checked it, and then boom, like that. And then it was just typed up. I DM'd him like, thank you, bro. Like, appreciate you. Like, can't believe it. And then yeah, bro, it just all through the internet, like all the touch ups and all that. It's like
Mhm.
sent into the label and all that. It was just like all internet.
Oh, dope. Hell yeah, dude. That's badass, man. And like to ask you a question about it, like, how does it feel like to win a Grammy, like have a Grammy winning song? Like, like literally like to be in that like position. How did it feel like? Cause like I know you got all the Spider-Man one, and then like for it to win the award, you're like, oh shit.
Yes,
Like,
yeah. That's what's even crazier. Like from the very moment when he told me like, oh, it's about to be in a soundtrack. From everything after that was not expected. Like to the point where like all I expected, it was just like a song to drop. I didn't think it was gonna be on the soundtrack. I didn't think it was gonna be in like a movie. I didn't know the movie was gonna be good and blow up like that.
mhm.
So like it just feels crazy. But to clarify, it's a nomination. I'm not gonna cap and be like, oh, I got
Oh
like an
yeah.
actual win.
Oh yeah, it was a
But
nomination, but still,
I
bro,
was gonna say
fucking
I still
even be nominated, bro. That shit's
yeah,
crazy, bro. Like to be nominated is crazy, bro. Like
yeah.
especially over the internet, like your whole story, bro. Like I was saying, like that shit's dope to me. Like I'm like, yo, you actually like doing that shit over the internet and all that, like just
Yeah,
collaborating and shit. That shit's fucking badass. So yeah.
appreciate that for real. But yeah, it feels crazy. Like it didn't really hit until recently when I got the actual like Grammy form,
Mm-hmm.
and I got it. I'm like, damn, I get to have this forever. Like I could hang this up, like do whatever. I like this is like valid proof that I like did it. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I want more of the success from it. So like like so grateful to have it, but I'm like, oh, I gotta get more. I gotta
Oh
be there at the
yeah.
Grammys. I gotta
Yeah,
actually win
yeah.
one. So
Yeah,
it
hell yeah.
it feels good though. I feel like it's a motivation in itself to just like this is like all the power of like all the work I put in. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
got to keep going. Like
Oh yeah.
it's all attainable. Like whatever you want to do, especially with like tool like the internet. Like you never know. You never know what can happen.
For real.
Any song.
For real, for real. And it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And just like get back to like like a little bit about you and stuff like that. What kind of songs do you listen to currently, just to get like people into your like mind and like what you listen to and your likes or something like that, you know what I mean? Put people onto some music you listen to and shit.
Oh, okay. Right now, I'm rocking with Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's actually a recent inspiration because he's like came out the game, like everyone just knows him as Cardi's producer, but
Mm-hmm.
like then he started like doing his own stuff, rapping on his own
Oh
beats.
hell
Like
yeah.
I definitely like Pierre. Been listening to Brent Fias. Listen to a lot of R&B, so definitely some Brent. Who else? Trying to think of some low key stuff. I don't know. I feel like honestly, like I've been listening to like the same 20 songs lately,
Mm-hmm.
like because like half the time, like really just like making beats or mixing some, so like I don't have time to listen to that much music, so it'll just be like the same 20 songs. But definitely some R&B stuff. Let me see. Then I got to give more than that.
Yeah,
Um,
just put them on, whatever you want, bro. As many as you want, or and little, or whatever, bro. It's all good.
oh, definitely been listening to some Dolphin Key Glock. Their tape is hard. Kalan for real, for real. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but he's from the West Coast. He's dope. Freddie Gibbs. That Cole
Hmm.
album's pretty cool. Trying to think of who else. I've been listening to a whole lot of Red lately.
Yeah.
Whole lot of Red Blast. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dope, dope. Oh yeah. And like, how's your like daily life for like Ray? You know what I mean? Like, how's just daily like waking up every day for you?
I would say pretty cool. I wake up early every day, so it's not like the most energetic thing. I'll wake up, like stretch a little, like have to scroll through the phone a little bit. Throughout the weekdays I'm working.
Hmm.
Once the weekend comes, have a little fun. Throughout, yeah, I'm just trying to work all the time. Wake up, get some
Hmm.
breakfast, or not even breakfast really. I try not to eat too much breakfast. Throughout the day, just working on whether it be music, a job,
Yeah.
like, and by nighttime, gaming, or just on Discord, PC
Yeah.
gaming it up. Like I try to give myself outside of like working all day, like I'll
Hmm.
do my job, go do
Yeah.
some music or just record. I gotta end the day like on a good note. I don't like ending the day working. Even though I do sometimes, like sometimes you just gotta put the work in. But I try to give myself a little like cool off. Like
Hmm.
if I don't get that cool off, I'm like drive myself crazy. That's how it's been
Yeah.
lately. So just do what I gotta do during the day, and nighttime get creative. And they ended off with some games or some YouTube videos.
Nice. And what kind of video games do you like to play?
Um, Probably just shooters. I've been playing like random games I found on Steam. Like yesterday, I was playing like this gridiron game. It's like some
Hmm.
football game, some football game. Shooters definitely like Call of Duty,
Hmm.
Valorant. Um, what else? Been playing Rocket League. Rocket League's fire.
Yeah, Rocket League's fun.
Yeah, I'd be addicted to that. That takes like I'll tell myself I need to go to sleep at a certain time. I'll be playing that all night when I play sometimes. It's ridiculous. But yeah.
Oh yeah. And how would you like describe like your workflow? Like when you get into workflowing with music and stuff like that, how is your workflow?
Um when it comes to beats, it's kind of back and forth. Like I'll have certain days where I'm just like I gotta go in like just drop like 8 beats a day. And then
Hmm.
some days where I'm just like can't do it. But usually just start looking for some samples or get some melodies in. Like lately, since I've been like doing back and forth between recording music and
Hmm.
mixing and making beats, like it's a little like my creative mind is like kind of kind of back and forth. So when it comes to making beats, I'll make like a bunch of half done beats in one day. I'm like, all right, I'll come back to them because I don't want to force it because like my mind's not can't be stuck on it for too
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
So I'll make a bunch of like projects, like get the melody, get the drums, and I'm like, all right, I'll sequence it out like another time. Like, I don't got time. I'm thinking of something else. Like I gotta do this or I have to do
Hmm.
this. So it's like next beat, next beat.
Hmm.
Do it out. Like I'll sequence it another time. Make another project. Then I'm like, okay, I'll kind of get it like make the full thing. Maybe I'll mix it later. So like I just like whatever like I'm hearing, like I have to keep going, especially because
Hmm.
like if I'm making melodies from scratch, like I'll make a little melody and then I'll hear something on top of what I already have. It's like, okay, this could be another beat. So then
Hmm.
it's like, all right, let me make two projects out of this. So yeah, I just try to keep like when I'm in that creative zone, I like
Hmm.
have to get it all out at once because like I lose it so fast. When I lose it, I beat myself up over it, like, oh, like this is trash. Like I don't like any of it. I'm gonna delete it. So it's like whenever I do feel in the zone, just got to get everything out. Even with recording, like if I'm
Hmm.
making songs, just be like, all right, did this beat? Let me do a hook. Cool. Uh, like get half a verse done. Like, all right, I'm not gonna spend the whole time doing this. Let me get
Yeah.
another beat. Let me get another beat. Let's just knock out
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff and then
Just keep going.
touch up on it after. So yeah, I feel like I get in little zones.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's pretty much the process, like with beats, mixing, all that. Like I want to stay focused on one and make it like complete and
Hmm.
all that in one session, but I'll be coming back to things. Sometimes it's just hard to stick in that zone.
Yeah, sometimes it works out, but sometimes it's just like just getting on to other things.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Like I can't keep my mind straight all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta keep busy. That's the creative mind. It's always going everywhere and shit like
Yeah, just
that.
finding ways to like tame it,
Yeah, for
whatever way
real.
you can tame it and like control it to do whatever you want it to do.
Yeah, for real. Hell yeah, dope. And what plans do you got like for the future for yourself? You got anything coming soon? Like anything you're gonna release or anything like that? Like, you don't gotta put on
Uh,
or anything like that, but just anything you want to talk about.
okay. As far as like major placements, I've been chilling right now because just like working with local people, like my
Hmm.
boys. I'm in a group called
Dope.
Mach 6.
Oh
We've
yeah.
been working on a project. We dropped a project, No Friends, All Family last year.
Hmm.
We're working on another project supposed to drop this summer. I haven't really said anything yet, but that's one thing. I want to drop another beat tape.
Hmm.
I also like when I like get the time to like start looking for other rappers. I like want to lock in and get some more placements in. Probably like um I don't know. I've been listening to like R&B and rap stuff. I don't know which route I want to go with it. Like,
Hmm.
kind of just been making whatever I want on the top of my head. But sometimes when I really want to like get a certain sound or a placement, like I gotta lock in. Like I'm gonna make type beats for this type of rapper. Like I want to get on.
Hmm.
So I gotta definitely planning on that. Getting some people on some stuff. Possibly working on a solo project, self-produced project.
Oh, dope. Hell yeah.
But yeah, I also want to get back onto YouTube. Start dropping like beats for just like whoever wants to get them. I used to sell beats a lot, but over the past few months, kind of took a break on that, like
Hmm.
just to take a step back and like readjust my route. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now, like readjusting like within the like as the end of the year comes, like
Hmm.
I'll have it all planned out on what I'm gonna do with all this stuff. But I've been like got a lot of material stacking, so
Oh,
yeah.
dope. Hell yeah. And tell us a little bit about your like collective like Mach 6 and all that. You know what I mean? I know you guys
Oh
had that project that came out last year and stuff. Tell us a little bit more
yeah.
about who's in there, you know what I mean?
Oh, shout out my boys. It's me, the homie. See you later, KX. My boy Sun, my boy Zay, my boy Renzo, Orphic, the one I was talking about earlier. So
Mhm.
these all been my boys since like beginning of high school. Like we've been uh we've been back and forth with the rap stuff over the past couple of years, but probably like 2019 is when we started like taking it serious. Like you get older,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
you got to start getting locked in. Like outside
Mhm.
of like because I was always locked in with the beats and all that. So I'm like, you know what, I gotta expand. Like seeing other people, like I mean, like Kanye came out with beats and all that
Yeah.
first, and then he's like, he becomes a rapper. He's like one of the biggest artists now. So it's
Oh
like, all right,
yeah.
I gotta expand. And so I was expanding. Like I just started working with my boys more. Just made a bunch of songs, put out a little project. Working on another one. But yeah, we're all from out here from San Bernardino. Um,
Dope, dope. Hell
yeah,
yeah.
it's cool working with them, like building locally, because like
Mhm.
bring the whole team up together. Like we grew up together.
Yeah, exactly. It's dope. It's
Yeah,
dope, man.
yeah, definitely.
Dope, dope. And is there anything else you want to get in this interview, like that you think I missed or anything like that? You know what I mean? Like I want to get everything that you want to get in this interview as well, you know?
Huh. I think so. We talked about a good amount of stuff. Like I said, just got a bunch of things like readjusting my path. Like I want to push myself creatively. Like I don't want to just completely just keep making like the same type of crazy rap beats and all that. So
Mhm.
just for the future, it's like all right, I might dabble into some R&B, dabble into some other stuff. Like even with my boys in Mach 6, like we're making like indie-ish type of songs. So like
Oh,
just want
dope.
to
Hell
push
yeah.
myself as much as I can to do it.
Mhm.
Like to just keep evolving. So yeah, once I find like lock in with some more people, collaborate more, like pop out more, like that's definitely the plan. So
Oh,
yeah,
dope.
just
Dope, dope.
expect some unexpected stuff. I don't know. I'm about to
Hell
just keep
yeah, yeah.
expanding.
Hey, we'll be looking out for them surprises and shit like that. Hell yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I got two more questions for you. My second to last question is gonna be, how did you come up with your name? I know does it come from your actual name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Ray. Well, most of my friends call me Ray. My name's Raymond. My
Mhm.
last name's Arroyo, so I just like cut it like Ray A. Like it, it was that. It's definitely based on my name, but I forget. I was just like I thought it was cool, like Ray, like hey, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like it's
Yeah.
it's cool. It could go either way. Like it's definitely, but it's my name. So yeah.
Oh, dope.
Then no crazy story over it.
Yeah. Dope, dope. And for just to wrap up the interview, what would be a message that you have to your fans, people watching your interview? You know what I mean? People that are just looking at this like right now, checking you out and all that. What's like a message you got for them?
Definitely, just believe in yourself and whatever you're doing, whether it be music or not. Like, just hard work like gets you anywhere, and like you don't gotta overwork yourself. Like, find whatever works for you. Like, just stay dedicated to whatever you're doing. Like, if you keep your positive mindset, like, or just keep you just keep doing what you got to do, like eventually things will come your way. Like I said like earlier, like the power of the internet, like, and just making a beat at home. Like, I could have,
Mm-hmm.
you would think it was some crazy, oh, you got to have connections, you got to get in the studio, you got to do this and that. Like, it honestly wasn't none of that. It was just like putting the time in to do, like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess a dope beat that whatever, for whatever reason, like became this big old thing. Like, you never know. Like, I was just always believe in what you're doing. Like, it could take you wherever, whether it be music, like singing, just like physical labor. I don't know, like going to
And it,
school, like putting that work in. You don't know where it's gonna take you, but as long as you keep your like head looking forward, like surround
mm-hmm.
yourself around good people and like find ways to inspire yourself. Do whatever inspires you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with it, man. And thanks again, like for doing this interview. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
for real, I really do appreciate the opportunity to interview you and all that.
Of course, bro. Thank you for having me. This is dope. This is
And
dope.
no,
Dope
no,
interview.
no problem. Thanks, bro. And I'm glad you liked the interview and all that. Like, I was like trying to like get the best questions that I feel like covered everything. All
Yeah, it was dope, bro. It was fun doing this.
right, man. Well, I'm gonna do this little outro, and then I'll let you know once I have everything ready and stuff like that. I'll send you the link and everything like that. But
Definitely.
hell yeah, this has been Feet on the Couch. I'm Miklo Bands. This has been the RAYAYY interview.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
Miklo.
Thanks, man.
Shout
Thanks.
out Feet on the Couch.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man. For real. And we'll be looking out for all your surprises. I'll be looking out for Mach 6 and stuff like that too.
Yes, sir.
Even
Yes, sir.
we could even get like interviews with them and shit like that too. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. They'll definitely be with that.
Hell
We can
yeah.
get that in for sure.
We
It'd be
can
dope.
definitely set that up. You know what I mean? Hell
Hell yeah.
yeah, bro. Well, thank you again, and stay safe, and I wish you the best in everything, bro, and all your
Same for you,
ventures
man.
and everything.
Yeah, keep doing this, bro. This is dope. This is dope.
Thanks, man. Thanks for real. Hell yeah. Stay safe, bro.
All right, you too, man.
All right.
Shut down the club, bitches show me love. Feet on the couch, feet on the couch.